Today's report is an update on a still ongoing investigation involving the 3 robberies on the U of H main campus. On September 19, 2012, an armed robbery occurred in parking lot 9C. That is our southernmost parking lot. A lone gunman and a getaway driver committed this crime against a member of the U of H family, a student conducting his daily activities. The robbery occurred about 3:30 p.m. The gunman, after the robbery, proceeded directly to Memorial City Mall and made purchases in 2 stores, Chic's Shoes and Kid Foot Locker. Surveillance photos clearly depict the gunman. The gunman and the female suspect both made purchases with a credit card taken in the robbery. These purchases were made within 45 minutes of the crime being committed. The female also received additional improper assistance from a store clerk, Anthony Theus, while using stolen credit cards. Theus also gave the female merchandise without her having to pay for it. Theus was arrested for his role in the robbery as a cleaner. He was the person that readily accepted stolen credit cards. Theus was charged with credit card abuse. The gunman was identified through a spectacular investigation by U of H personnel. Numerous bits of information led investigators to a 2008 Elsick High School yearbook. The suspect was identified from his junior class year photo. The gunman's legal name is Ricardo Tangarife. He is commonly referred to as Pretty Ricky. U of H investigators filed a warrant on Tangarife Wednesday, and he was arrested within 24 hours after the warrant was filed. He was charged with aggravated robbery. Several observations can be offered at this point of the investigation. The suspects do not live or work in the area surrounding U of H. They all have ties to A-Leaf and Elsick High School or Missouri City. It has not been determined if the robberies are related. We're still investigating that point. We're still investigating the possibility that the arrested parties are part of a criminal enterprise operating throughout our city. We have 4 additional persons of interest. 3 of these persons, one of which may be the getaway driver in the second robbery. The 4th person of interest may be a part of cleaning the stolen credit cards. It is my hope that these arrests reassure the U of H community that all efforts are being made to protect the security and well-being of U of H students, faculty, staff, and visitors.
All these robberies on campus lately has definitely made it very unsettling to walk on campus, especially since a lot of these crimes happen in broad daylight, something that we're not very used to here on campus, at least not recently. So today's news that we've made some arrests definitely shows that the administration of our police department has swift action in terms of trying to solve these robberies and these crimes here on campus. It makes it a little bit more settling to go about our business as students here on campus. And I'm confident that with the dedication of the task force that the chief has in place to solve these robberies, and with all the other efforts going on in the police department, that we will also solve the other crimes that happened on campus.
The students want to know that if something happens on campus, that the police department is responsive. They want to know that. And I want them to know that we are responsive and build confidence in our population that we have the ability to do our job.
When after the second crime happened, I met with the chancellor. I spoke with her, and I spoke with our vice president of student affairs about the way students were feeling on campus, with the frequency of the crimes that happen, and what ways what things we can put in place to help prevent these things from happening in the future. And two of the big things that I hit on was increased patrol on the perimeter of campus. All these crimes happen on the very edges of campus, not really in the interior. To increase patrol at all times, not just in the evening or in the morning, but all times during the day, and to ensure that the security personnel who occupy the red security towers in the parking lots are always there 24 hours a day and alert and monitoring all the activity that are going on in the parking lot. So I think that they responded swiftly to that. Again, today's news is very indicative of that. And again, I'm very confident that moving forward that we will bring the other people who commit the other crimes to justice.